From frozen water, we turn now to tainted water. The EPA says that over 4 years, the drinking water in 431 American schools were found to contain unsafe levels of lead. Today, they began testing kids in Newark, New Jersey, after lead was found in the water at 30 schools. Anna Werner is there.
Tankier Walker brought his daughters into school today for lead testing.
I think school is the first place that they should be safe in. That just goes to show that they're not on top of their game.
He joined dozens of other parents concerned about elevated lead levels found in 30 Newark schools this year. And the district has now revealed 12% of the water samples taken between 2012 and 2015 have also been above the federal limit of 15 parts per billion. Doctors say no level of lead is safe for children. Valerie Wilson is a Newark district administrator. She blames old fixtures.
We have 67 schools. They average 82 years old. The building infrastructure needs to be replaced. That is significant.
Wilson says the district has been addressing lead problems in schools' water since 2004, including adding water filters. But the teachers union released these pictures of what it says are outdated filters, some dated 2012. Union President John Abigon.
I believe that they pushed it to the back burner because it was not on their to-do list.
Are you comfortable that children have not been hurt by these higher lead levels?
I am not a medical expert, so I cannot provide that. I don't want anybody to think the district is not concerned about that, right? But it is not a primary source of contamination for children.
Now, district officials tell us tonight they disagree that those filters the union photographed were outdated, but could not tell us how many filters need to be replaced. Scott, the superintendent has brought in state environmental officials to work on this problem, and children here are already drinking bottled water.
Anna Werner, thanks.
New at 5, rapper Sexy Red was arrested after a huge brawl at Newark International Airport over the weekend. Security cameras captured the moment that Red, in the red bonnet, jumps into the fight, throwing punches. She even picks up a pole and swings it. Her real name is Janae Weary. It is unknown what caused the melee, but Port Authority police jumped in and arrested Red and 2 men that were with her. The 2 victims were taken to the hospital. They had minor injuries to their heads.
Dawes, what you gonna buy with your stimulus check?
1,200, bro. I'm about to buy some Burberry, niggas, some goddamn Gavinci, some Fendi. Boy, they stupid as hell. I been saving on my goddamn taxes, nigga. They niggas stupid.
Since a child, I was bugging. I'm 100 miles and running. No trip, same kicks in a white tee. High class bitches don't like me. Said it wasn't real in the 90s. Now you wanna drill just like me. Just blaze, get laid, then come kill. Ain't paying 2 days, it's a done deal. Best up when I nut, cause I come drill. So cold and hoes really come chill.
More than 300 nurses, technicians, and other hospital staff are striking for a second day at St. Michael's Medical Center in Newark, claiming the management is showing disregard for the safety of employees and patients while being unwilling to negotiate a new contract in good faith. The union, Genesso, is looking for higher pay than the current $44 an hour for nurses. It's a rate union negotiators say isn't competitive in the current market and is partly to blame for a current staffing shortage at the hospital. Workers are also asking for better health insurance coverage and more personal protective equipment like masks and paper robes. A spokesperson for St. Michael's tells NJ Spotlight News management is negotiating in good faith and hopes to have an agreement that's amenable to both sides soon. The hospital remains open and fully functioning with replacement staff. Negotiations were set to continue today. The strike is planned to last 10 days total.
A win for the union is to be, first of all, sit down and negotiate with us properly, starting. Secondly, give us a decent health insurance plan, increase our wages, increase the hiring salary, and give us a retention bonus. Patient care is first. Safety is first. We care about our patients, because if they didn't care about the patients during COVID, those people standing over there front line, they wouldn't have been here, and they were here every day.
P.
No.
Key.
O.
Pinocchio.
A chance to play for the Powerball jackpot as Monday's drawing saw no ticket match the winning numbers. Jackpot now risen to an estimated $865 million. It's not a billion, but it's all right. Since the last winner on January 1st, there have been 36 straight drawings without a big winner. Next Powerball drawing is tonight.
And the first Mega Millions jackpot winning ticket of 2024 was won in New Jersey last night. Yes, wow. A single winning ticket for $1.13 billion. Now, this is the 5th largest prize in the lottery's history. That new billionaire can receive that amount in annual payments or maybe a one-time lump sum, estimated at $537.5 million. I hope it's a workplace and they're all going to share it.
Split it.
Because I love to see a lot of people win. Tuesday night's win was the first time the Mega Millions jackpot was won since December 8th, when 2 tickets matched the numbers for an estimated $395 million. So that New Jersey ticket, a huge winner this morning.
A major drug raid in Plainfield, New Jersey, targeting what the feds say were members of a significant Bloods gang crew. Heavily armed Homeland Security investigation agents, along with Plainfield police, were seen entering this house near Grant Avenue and West 3rd Street. Now, that's one location where HSI agents and police say that 9 suspects were selling fentanyl, heroin, and cocaine across Union County. Investigators say guns and drugs were also recovered during this investigation. Federal prosecutors say the suspects are part of a blood subset known as the Sex, Money, and Murder Gang. HSI officials say this was a significant trafficking ring.
Whether it's victims that could have been touched from a violent crime perspective or victims that could have been touched because of drug overdoses and the results of open-air drug trafficking. Our investigation will continue into that realm.
The suspects had nicknames like Molly, Rock, and Drizzy. The U.S. attorney says all face conspiracy to distribute narcotics counts, and all were appearing in federal court in Newark this afternoon.
Time is ticking in these last days, and I know we must repent for these bad ways. Rainbows lead to hell in this drag race. Another story to tell about this sad place. Time is ticking, better run for me. I got bills and a bitch, I wanna fuck money. The only voice that she has, so I tell it for her. Her only hope, and it's sad, cause I barely know her.
New at noon, a major raid on a building in Newark where residents have been complaining about deplorable conditions. CBS 2's Hazel Sanchez joins us live from the scene with more. Hazel?
Yeah, the conditions inside some parts of the subsidized apartment buildings behind me, like you said, Diane, are absolutely deplorable. Conditions you might not even believe unless you witnessed it for yourself like we did. We went in with Newark officials as they raided the buildings, inspecting them from top to bottom to force the building's owner, King Properties, to fix them up or face huge fines and possibly arrest. Officials from Neighborhood and Recreational Services and code enforcement officers went into the Garden Spires apartments here at 175 First Street. Part of the raid included an illegal grocery store on the first floor of one of the buildings running without a license. We found expired food and unclean working conditions where they prepare food. Also black mold and raw sewage where they store the food. Inside one woman's apartment, she showed us her bathtub faucet, which doesn't stop running, causing horrible mold to grow in the walls. She says she has roaches and flies all year round, and she claims she's complained to the building owner, King Properties, but she says the owner just patches it up and the problems keep coming back.
Hell. This is nasty.
Talk about some of the problems you have here.
The water dripping, the water in the walls, the towel falling out, the mold. It's a mess.
We've noticed a numerous amount of violations, people living in unbearable and uninhabitable conditions, a store that we had to close down because of outdated food products, mice on the floor, and a place where residents use as their grocery in their local store.
Newark inspectors are still in the buildings right now, going door to door. They say King Properties could face thousands of dollars in fines if they don't comply with the city's demands. And again, they could face arrest. We're live in Newark. Hazel Sanchez, CBS 2 News.
To close this Dollar Tree down. Look at this, y'all. First of all, the shelves are always empty. It's always super dirty. Look. It's like a crack house a little bit. Look the floor. It's just, look. It's in between the lanes. Look at this. I've never seen a Family Dollar this bad. For real, they need to close this Family Dollar. Nah, ain't no way in hell y'all clean up. Ain't no way. This days old dirt. This not one day dirt. Talking about they clean up. How you clean up? This is not from one day. Look at this. Then nothing's never on the shelves. They never stock. Ain't no way. I ain't believing that. Because I go to a lot of Dollar Trees, and it's the only one that be like this. I'm tagging y'all, too. I'm tagging y'all, Dollar Tree. Y'all need to do something about this location. This is Newark, New Jersey on Springfield Avenue.
On the run for better days, let me speed it up. I just wanna get away, I don't need a love. 23, I was waiting on my firstborn. Trying to hook up with a hooker was my first wrong. Wasn't mine, Najaminda, we were both wrong. It was heaven for a second like a church song.
As temperatures have dropped, patience is being tested for people living in some New Jersey apartment buildings. CBS 2's Corey James has the story.
No heat. It's cold in here.
These two women live in two separate apartment buildings on Prospect Avenue in East Orange, New Jersey. However, both are owned by One Wall Management, a company tenants say has left them in the cold.
This radiator does not work. It hasn't worked for over 3 years now.
For months, tenants tell us they have gone back and forth with management about the lack of heat, along with poor upkeep of the buildings that have walls falling apart, mold, and broken elevators. Some of that's shown in this violation notice detailing nearly 40 infractions caught by the city's code enforcement division earlier in the year.
That's why I moved out.
In a statement, One Wall Management says in part, quote, "We take all building maintenance requests very seriously and have been fully responsive to residents. We have not been told of any current heating issues, but we have deployed a contractor to check the heating systems." But this mother showed us an email she sent last Friday complaining about no heat in her unit.
I have a child, and he has asthma. That's my concern.
And what neighbors say is also concerning is what they believe happened after we called management.
We contacted you guys. They'll turn the heat on. Otherwise, it's off.
I feel like it's a tactic to save money because it's included in our rent.
And a spokesperson for One Wall Management said they invite all residents to contact them directly with any issues. In East Orange, New Jersey, Corey James, CBS 2 News.